Hey guys, you might have been wondering where I've been this whole time. Well, I'm back from overseas, survived yet another deployment, only to come home to COVID pandemic. So I'm not home. I'm at Fort Stewart, Georgia. Everybody's pretty much on lockdown. Just doing a little bit of recovery up here. Injured my neck, so I'm trying to get that taken care of. But in the meantime, they have me work in the hospital ER entrance, screening people. So they just have flimsy little, just regular surgical mask, not N95 grade or anything. So you know, we got to save that for the doctors and the guys that are, you know, working with the patients. So it's understandable, you know. But what I've done is I found some 3D files for a mask, and I sent it to my buddy Dave Easley to print for me, since my printer's at home and it can't quite print this scale. So, and back in Florida. So anyway, printed this mask. Everybody's out of N95 inserts. So we found some AC filters. 3M and Honeywell make some good filters that block out bacteria and viruses. So I'm gonna take my chance with that. Pretty much took the filter apart, cut out a section, doubled it up in here, and you know, I have filters for days now, months, using the AC filters. Unfortunately, hopefully, you know, everybody won't run out of filters. I say use the cheap ones for in the house, and unless somebody in your house is sick, then definitely get the virus grade ones. Otherwise, these work pretty good, and I'll go through on how I assembled everything and all the pieces to make this happen. Alright, we're at Lowe's with my 3D printed mask. Normally takes an N95 insert, but they're out of stock. So we are going to makeshift one out of the highest end 3M 1900 premium allergen, bacteria, and virus filters. So see, the filter's different in the sense that in the manufacturing process, it's like a thin plastic membrane that that's melted down, and it provides the most filtration for those nano or microscopic virus particles. So wish me luck. Forgot to mention, one of the interesting parts is that all the filters in this grade level are $19.97, 20 bucks, no matter what size. So you can make a lot of filters from this large 20 by 30 by 1 inch filter. All right, we have our glasses. I got my gloves in my pocket, clear poncho, safety glasses, just in case. Got this brace to try to get this elastic suspender apart. See if I can make bands for the mask, or you can also try these little bungees. Might be way too tight though, but I have other purposes for those, so no big deal either way. All right, now what we've done is used 70% alcohol, wiped down my scissors, my hands, everything, and we cut about 6 folds here out, just a corner, tiny little corner there, and doubled it up a bit and shoved it in there. Now, it's not perfect. This is not like gas mask grade, but it's something. This adds layer protection on the outside, and then there's overlap here in the back side. Probably gonna keep doubling up till I get even more restricted airflow. But you know, this can also be heated up, boil some water, put it in the water, and it'll kind of become pliable, so you can mold it to your face a little bit better. Just gonna see if I can find some rubber gasket that I can put around the edge so it's a little softer on the face. Okay, so the bungees didn't work for me, but they might work for the kids. Plus they're easier to, you know, use. But I ended up using the Ace back support elastic straps. You asked me, why'd you spend that big money, 20 bucks, just to get the elastic strap? Well, everybody else is either sold out or closed. The Hobby Lobby and any other place that might sell that. So if you have a store that has elastic close to you, then God bless you. So what we did here is we run the elastic through the printed clips. It goes in the center hole. You go in and then back down, the closest one, around, and then there's little channels on the outer sides. So you come up the channel, over, back on the outer side, and then you just pull this down and you pull this, and there you go. Now you can adjust it. Not to mention black on this red look good, if you can't tell from my car. Almost forgot to mention, when you're after you used it on shift or for the day, make sure you clean it. Just use soap and water. It's a little porous, so it's not the best. There are methods to smooth this out. Doing an acetone like vapor, the acetone vapor will kind of liquefy it in a sense and smooth it out some. You can look that up on online, YouTube somewhere. But just make sure you're, when you touch it, you know, using your gloves and kind of pulling it off your face from here. And just, you know, soap and water, and then replace your filters on a daily basis. Just throw those guys out, because you know, those are trapping the particles. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody else out there. I will leave the link to the files for this and all the parts in the description below, and source, refer back to the original source where I found the 3D printed files from. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to do my best to answer. As long as ask my buddy Dave what 3D printed settings he used. Also, he scaled couple down for my son and my daughters, so seems to be fitting pretty good for them as well. And just be safe out there, guys. God bless.